Let's see what that demon was. I bet it was big and... Well, I don't want to see it. Okay, can I have the aggro druid back? It's all crap. Never mind. Fire Ellie looks beautiful. I do like Harkener, but let's take the Fire Ellie. And I'll go Librarian here, I think. Not a big fan of Etten. Alright, we're pivoting to Jades. You heard it here first. This time for sure. Well, we've had some good Jade decks. And we will have some more. Taking all the Jade Lightnings. And I guess I'll take a Canal Slogger. I don't love this guy, but he's okay. More Fire Ellies. More Jade Lightnings. I got the Jade bet ready to go. 200, 200. Oops. Why did I pin this message? Oh my god, a non-Jade? Come on. So we can take a good 2, a slightly less good 2, or we can have our 4th Jade card in our first 10 picks, which means we should get 12 minimum Jade cards. Tiny toys. That could get us something. I don't know what. Alright, let's take a Creeper here. I vote Geist. Geist is the correct pick. We're not doing the correct plays here. Hey, Happy New Year's to all. Maybe I take that? It's a pretty shit card. Yeah, I'll just take the Farmer. Maybe we get a cheap beast we actually want to shuffle in, and this is a better card, but I'm gonna take a 2 because I'm very worried 14 picks in not having any 2s. Let's take 1. Snow Fury? I have 1 Overload Crystal. Alright, I'll take an Acolyte here, I think. A little bit of card draw on Shaman can be okay, and while I need 2s, I think I just take a Death Speaker. Tidal Surge is alright as well, but I like this card. I actually don't like either of these very much. I'll just take the Ghost Light. Ideally, we don't have to play it on 2, but you know what? I changed my mind. I'm never gonna play it on 2. We'll just take Sludge, and we'll take the Florist. Oh, wow. That's so good for us. How do you like your potatoes? Mashed? Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew? Don't matter. 2 drops don't matter if you have board clears. Which you don't. No, so I better take this Florist. There's a board clear. Board clear. So many nature spells. And where are all my Jade cards? Let's take another Tar Creeper. I do like Morg, but if I'm not playing 2, I gotta play a 3. Alright, our 4th Jade Lightning. Okay, so we had 4 in the first 10, and then 0 in the next 10. So we have to get 8 here. 8 to balance the scales. That's possible. Here's 1 out of 8. I start to appreciate a boiled potato more. Yeah, boiled's great. Mashed is great. I actually think it's another Florist, and I don't think it's actually even close. Florist is insanely good for us, and we don't need any more 4s. And we need 2s quite badly. Viper or the Battle Master? Let's take Viper. I think cards that draw are cards that trade. If we do get a few more Jade cards, become even more valuable. Because trading a 3-mana 3/4 for a 4-mana 4/4 that deals 4 can be a big deal. I'll finally pick one of these up. I'm happy to have 1 for sure. This card's very good. We've only ended up with 1 Overload card, right? Not many undead though, but some. We just don't have the cheap undeads. We only have the 1 Overload card, so yeah, sure. There's another one. That could be a Jade card as well. I got so excited because I thought for sure we just hit Aya. Should I make the bet 69-69? We don't have to do a Jade bet if you don't want. We only have 5 Jade cards. The last one had the capability of making an 8/8 Jade and had Aya. Lorthramar is actually actively probably a little less good in our deck. We have a Maelstrom and 4 Jades and a Hex. I guess that's not too many. Lich King's good, but I don't think it's as good as Lorthramar. Let's take it. That's good. Is this a battle cry? That is. Wow, we could play a turn 5 Lorthramar. That's insane. This card's good too, but we still need things to do on 2. Let's take a Lightning Storm and then finish it up with an Aya here. And then it's Jade time. It's Jade time. Mistress or the Doctor. Honestly, the Spell Shifter could be okay. Lightning Storm, Maelstrom. You know what? I think that's probably the best card for us. With the Maelstrom particularly. And then triple, quadruple Jade Lightning. I'm down for it. Retire? Wait, why would I retire this deck? This is gonna do better than the Priest deck, and the Priest deck was amazing. Will we summon 69? Okay, I might not be counting, so chat will have to be in charge of counting. This is a fun one? Yeah, it looks cool. What time we got? Oh, it's 2 a.m.? I'll count. I'll try to help. Maybe we just do it in chat. Maybe a whiskey and a cola.
Morgul versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin.
Yeah, so just to clarify, the bet is to summon total stats, 69 total stats. 69 total stats. So, not making a 69 in one game. We're not summoning a 34.5, 34.5. 69. I don't want to keep that, but I really need a 2. And we actually do have some 2s now. Total of Jade Golems for the whole run. Masan's Viewbot, what's up, dude? 69. If he had had the 1/3 weapon, I would have felt worse about trading that. But if I would have drawn a 2-drop, I would have felt better. I did not draw a 2-drop. But with this particular start he's had, I feel even better that we traded, because I need to find a 2. I needed as many draws as possible. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really not that many. I'm counting Maelstrom, mostly just for this board state. But I could draw Maelstrom, that'd be cool. I did draft it. Okay, this feels like the easiest Maelstrom top deck of my life. Darn it. Happy New Year. Hey, Exito. Happy New Year. What is this Hunter deck? Well, that one was randomly generated. Web spinner. Unlucky. Unlucky to miss the 1 in 25, yeah. Or unlucky to face this start. Exotic melons.
The more you struggle, the better.
It's really just not a bolt here for us. I'll take tiny toys. Red, I think you should change into some nice clothes and wet your ears. What does wetting my ears mean? What does that mean?
What? They fell off a truck.
What is this card? So could I just shoot that one? Guess we're getting on the board with a 1/1. What would we draw? If I draw a Sludge Belcher or a Harkener, I probably don't play the Jade Lightning, right? Sure. Let's kill the ugly cat, not the cute cat. Your tune's incredible. Do you have a playlist? Yeah, if you do !playlist, it'll take you. Nice kitty hat. I love it. Yeah, thanks. I'm wearing my kitty hat tonight. Song request is expensive. What song do you want to listen to, Bizo? Is it crap? We're at 1-1. I'm making a notepad. No, I'll do it on stream. It's fine. Chat's just making me work. Work for a living. Can you imagine? What a life. Okay, let me just do it like that, though, so I don't have to double do it on every... Wait, I guess I could just do one. One, right? No, that doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to make it look like that. Actually, I guess I should have killed both the spiders, because why leave up an undead, right? You don't gotta do it, it's too late, I'm already in. I'm in. YouTube will be livid if they don't see this. They love this little counter. We end up going 12 wins, they love it. You ever finish your 90s playlist? I added 10 songs, but it's a work in progress. The next time we put 90s tracks on, I threw a couple on that I forgot to put on the playlist before I decided, and I forget what they were. So there's work to be done. I gotta make my 2020s playlist. Got 500,000 farts in the pool. People love the Jade bets. They love them. I hate the people, but the people love the bets. I played Lord Theron. It's a damn tasty silence.
Inside voices, please.
I mean, I get mana, I clear the board for the most part. Always bet on Jade, Wesley Snipes. He said that. Was that in Blade? Always bet on the Jade. But a 50-50 split, that's exciting. You gotta have a 50-50 split. I'm hexing the shit out of it, that card, that spider. Can this guy stop hitting me, by the way? You can quit with this. Is you stop buying avocado bread. What the hell did you just write to me? We're gonna play some Jade cards, don't worry. We're just, you know, would have accepted a 69-31 split. For the Jades though, right? Not against the Jades. Passenger 57, though it was always bet on black. No, didn't he say always bet on Jade in Blade? Wasn't Jade like the name of his sword? Okay, well, they scammed us out of playing more Jades, not me. I have to win the game. It's way funnier in my mind when you get tipped a few bits and someone's throwing a handful of pennies at you. Yeah. I don't mind. I'll collect as many pennies as people want to pass on to me. Okay, hold on. At each turn, so won't it be a 1/4 on turn 2? Okay, can I ditch the spell shifter and pick up a nature spell? Sweet Jesus. Lost 101k last time as I thought it was about a single unit. No.
Side effects?
No.
No. Trust me.
Do I even need to coin that? Maybe I just didn't even need to coin that. I hate throwing pennies. Well, $1, I think 100 is like people are like, oh, it's like $1. If it's like 7, and I don't mind either way, but I think people are like, oh, 7 is like me getting pelted with pennies. Alright, well, it's late, but also it wasn't what I thought. When does it? It's the end of each turn. I wouldn't have kept this, but it's okay, because we might play it next turn. I might shoot that. I need more Jade cards. I need more nature cards. Alright, that's 2-2. 2.
Dark path is my
Alright, big draw. Big draw. They gave me a shit draw. Actually, drawing all these minions makes playing this on curve worse because we're more likely to start drawing our nature spells at the wrong time. I'm just a bachelor searching for a red beard. Bow wow, do dee dow, bow wow. My saddle's waiting. Come on and jump on it. Is this genuine? Alright. We'll see if it makes the 90s playlist, okay?
Me have bad for you.
Never before played on my YouTube history.
Your end is not my field.
I don't even know it. Here we go, sorry. Use the thumbs down. Rhythm of the Night. Now there's a song that could make the playlist. Have you never heard that song? I don't know. That Swamp Guard card is so much more annoying than I expected. Swamp Guard? Yeah, I don't really mind that card. It's annoying, but it's really only annoying because Malignant exists. It stops you from ever killing Malignant. It always gives you Malignant triggers on curve. It's an unpleasant experience to play against Malignants. But the times you don't get queued into a Malignant early in your run, I think you have more fun. Okay, I'm not gonna coin it. When is 100 different remixes of Come In and Slam, Welcome to Jam Night? You want me to just do them myself with my voice? Because I could do that. Come on and slam. Yep, you wanna jam. I found the 6 mana 4/4 that summons 0/5 taunts is more annoying than I expected. I was very down on that card when it came out. Chat was, they just loved it. I was never a big fan though. I think it's okay. It's like a 5 out of 10. I think chat thinks it's like an 8 out of 10, and when it came out I thought it was like a 4 out of 10, but it's probably like a 5. Now it's probably more like a 4, but when it came out it was probably more like a 5. Crimson Shack, thank you so much for the 7 months. It eats buffs really well? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. There's some good buffs. The 2-5 that buffs is good.
Hey, goons! Over
I used to
here!
not like it, but lately it seems to be great at stopping you from making important trades. It doesn't feel any better to me. It feels much less common, right? Because when people were really kind of like formulating opinions on it was, I think that's freezing. Really don't want to overload. It's quite bad.
I'm out of here!
Fight until you can't
Sure.
no more.
It's alright. Now I just feel like I almost never see it. Hey, do you like the meta at the moment? It's better than it was, and it's better than dual class, so if they continually make improvements, I think that's nice. I think that would be good. I don't want to trade that off. Maybe I just trade this off? Yeah, I guess I just trade it off. Could be Rat Trap, huh? Sort of interesting. Trade. Base. Shoot? Yeah. Yes, then you can test for explosive this turn too. Yeah. Okay. The 4-mana 3/2 that summons a 0/5 is shit, but City Architect is really good? I don't think so, no. I wouldn't call City Architect really good. Again, I'd say it's like slightly below average, but maybe like average.
Not on my watch.
In that range. The 5/5 Divine Shield really sucks for us, eh? That should really deal 5. No rush must mean I got a lot of taunts though, right? Happy to report that the website comeonlads.com is functional. That is good news. What does that mean though? What do any of those words mean? Oh, can I have my guy back? No, thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Do I really have to do this? I think this feels better mentally to fire Ellie the 2/1. But killing them both is good. Oh, Jades. 3? Hey, was this function always here? Come on and slam. It has floating Charles Barkley heads and loads up a random Slam Jam remix. I've never heard of that website. Boy, I'm really fucking up, huh? I don't know Genuine and I don't know, whatever the hell else you guys are talking about. I think the ability to draw cards is nice. Chalk Jams? We are only at 2 Jades, 3. We're at 3/3 total worth of Jades, I believe. We're coming to GDC. What's that? I need my Hex right now. I think it would be really cool if I could, say, perhaps draw it. Yes, I think I'll be doing that now. Drawing my Hex. Well, fiddle-dee-dee, it's time to draw Hex. Darn it. It just re-summons himself.
No littering!
Sense your strength.
Pawn scum!
Am I trading here?
Insanity!
I guess I am. Okay, he only gets one dragon this turn. Game Developers Conference, it's like TwitchCon. But what Twitchers play? Oh, no, I'm not going. When is that? No, I'm not going to that. No, absolutely not. Okay, that's not so bad. I'm gonna go face. How much have I got? Can't go face. That's a shame. Okay, that guy's good.
For a master tactician.
Pawn scum!
I guess I can do. Yeah, I guess I could triple trade and then trade in there.
Let's eat.
Pawn scum!
That's all of it. I don't really know. Taunt could be useful maybe. Get started before E3. Oh, GDC, yeah. Yeah, maybe. There's one dragon. It's like the Dragon Master over here. Bone Drake, Swamp Egg, the Twilight Drakes. A boy could ever hope for. Okay, that's +2. +2. Hey, when's GDQ? That's coming up soon, right? I think Mitch is closing out GDQ this year. Say what? Not too long till GDQ, huh? Yeah, it's this month for sure. I think it's happening during my birthday, I think. So I think it's like the second week, maybe? Happy New Year's Eve! Happy New Year's, Redbeard. Hey, Happy New Year's, man. Yeah. Happy New Year. He low rolled both dragons. That was good for us. GDC is in March, but I'm done with this thread. Wait, no, what about GDQ though? Which is in January. I'm working on a Unity and Epic Fair play event. Well, you're gonna be there? Maybe where is it though? God dang it. Because if it's in like, you know, Rio de Janeiro, then yeah, maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll San Francisco? I could probably drive to San Francisco. It's actually kind of a long drive, I think. When we drove up here, I remember being around San Francisco and being like, my God, still have a long drive to get to where I'm going to live in Oregon. GDQ's remote. Oh, is it remote this year? Well, we're talking about like 3 different things. But if it's remote, then I'm not super interested. I hate when they do the remote ones. Didn't they do one in person already? I thought they've done one in person since COVID. Hey, Jane. Is that like not the case? Reminds me of the first arena speed run. God, I can't believe that they denied my GDQ run. Last summer was a hybrid, online and in person. This one's really all remote? Oh, it's so much less interesting. I don't know why, but it's so much less interesting to watch people speedrun games I don't care about in their room. The event is part of it. I would go to a GDQ. I'd like take like 2-3 days off and just go. They had venue issues? Oh my God, what a tragedy. I'm so much less interested all of a sudden. It's like I'm always like, oh, GDQ's coming, and I never watch them. But it's like, you know, I'm less excited now before not watching it. Scam.
Morgul versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Oh, good, Death Knight. Whew. I was worried for a minute. Hold on, let me suck in my gut. I need those forests. Darn it. Good. Bad draw and a totem. Wonderful.
Hide the polar bear squeeze.
Oh God, good draw. Jeez Louise. Death Knight is broken. I've gone 7-3, 10-3, and 12-0. And the first 2 decks looked mediocre. None of the 3 decks even had a legendary. Well, as long as you have the legendary Malignant Horror, then you're in a good spot. Oh, hey buddy. How are you? This forces him to hero power. That is 6-6. Yeah, almost all my losses today, and particularly my losses with really fun decks, were almost all to Death Knights, all just playing Malignant Horror, and then me feeling miserable. Happy New Year though, man.
Ready to fight for a better future?
I mean, this matches up decently well, right? This beard hair is out of my mouth. Blech. You know what happens when you decline on an arena ticket? No. Actually, I don't. Who would decline playing the wonderful arena game? Who would ever decline it? Yeah, Death Knight, they adjusted it. I don't know if you were... Jesus Christ. I don't know if you played it all before, but it was way more powerful. And like basically every game was just Death Knights into Death Knights. It was unpleasant.
Reach for the sky.
Oh, good. Oh, how nice. Oh my god. I can't. I can't cast that card. Happy New Year's to you too. Yeah, heck yeah, man. Hope you spend it with friends and family. Your wife, I think you're married, right? A dog, maybe? It's like, in addition, like... rock, paper, scissors. Skip the one to more molecules. You'll love to see that if you're a Redbeard fan. You hate to see it if you're a Redbeard hater. How many undead do I even have? I mean, fuck this. I'm not playing a 3-mana 3-2 here. I can't do it. Didn't play before because of World's Prep? Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I almost didn't play too. I was doing prep. I could do it in push 6, but I'm nowhere close to like putting any pressure on him, and I have nothing left, and I'm kind of screwed. But thank you, Rock Paper. Hey, you said only bits. Wow, 22 gifted subs. Holy smokes. Well, I'm glad I have this. Guess I'm not glad I have this opponent. Rock, paper, scissors. Welcome. It's a good silence. Honestly, I can't just re-roll it. Maybe he's got 2 bad cards. I think that's probably more what we have to be banking on here. He has 2 bad cards, and he draws some more bad cards, and we draw our good cards, I think. Red could have made Worlds if not for all the arena prep. I thought they were doing... See, I misunderstood. I thought Worlds was arena this year. So I spent the last 100 years preparing for that, and then it turns out they didn't care about arena or support it or anything, or really acknowledge its existence. That was my mistake. That was my error in analysis. Give him something bad. No, I said give him something bad. Give him something bad, not me. Alley cat. Should be a cash tourney for arena. Would be nice. They've done that before, but it's usually community done. They did 3 Twitch rivals with arena as the format. I got to compete in the 2nd and 3rd, but not the 1st. You should actually do that, like Magic the Grand Prix, where you have to play multiple formats. Yeah, dude, the Magic Limited, where you're doing arena and construct, or limited and construct, is so cool. Makes me care more about constructed, and I imagine. I mean, arena. The issue sometimes is like broadcasting it. It doesn't translate super well, but they should have developed the technology to do that. That's poorly positioned, is it not? Maybe it just doesn't matter because he's gonna just womp me. Oh, give me something powerful, please.
The more you struggle, the better.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna play Overdraft. Well, not play it, but just trade it. And try to find something better from my deck. I did not, but the important thing was that I tried. You could Lightning Bolt the 3/3. If this had Wind Fury, I think I would have had to, but I think if you find a Fire Alley, if you find a Tiny Toys and, you know, get a decent roll. Horror Buff is Keck W. Did they really think it was going to be playable and constructed? Can't you just work for them as, like, and make, like, 10 times what you currently make and then make, like, meaningful decisions and actually give, like, insight from somebody who knows how to play? You know, could you do that? Would you be willing, buddy? I think that'd be really cool. Really, really cool. Oh, that's for sure going to hit inside the board a little bit. Dang it. Game didn't listen. Jade Chieftain. I played 2 times already, but they do not want me. Oh, really? I didn't know. Well, you probably would be too smart and too efficient, and they would realize that then Redbeard would be happy, and then that's probably my fault. They're probably just trying to minimize the amount of happiness that Redbeard experiences / feels. Little do they know, I don't feel anything anymore. Other than cool, unadulterated rage. Stop, I'm laughing too hard at someone thinking Blizzard cares at all about something they can't monetize as art as Immortals. It's all about you, Big Chief. No, it's all about Bunny Hopper and the community. It's time to triple trade. Get a crap dragon. Don't you dare touch the dragon. Okay. Poison's bad. Poison is, how we say, inelegant. Maybe this lines up. Like how he has 28 corpses. If he still draws a Malignant Horror on turn 20, it's probably still too much for me to deal with. Okay. Jade, Lightning. I guess I could just play them both, huh? What if I hold it? I get a totem. What if I shoot his face with it? I'm gonna hold it. If I get a 1-1, it's pretty cool. If I get a taunt, it's pretty cool. Actually, I guess a 1-1's kind of irrelevant. Taunt would be pretty cool, though. 11-11. Good looking out. Okay. Actually don't have many big minions left. This actually was the biggest minion in my deck. Okay, 15-15. I do not want to lose while Bunny Hopper's here. I've never lost with Bunny Hopper here. He's never seen me lose, and I do not want today to be that day. This guy's trading so hard when you played Lothar. It's the reason I went 12-0. I don't trade. If you had faced me, I would have had a shot to beat you. I could beat you at Arena. Not every game. Not 50% of the games, but maybe some? Yeah. Yeah. It's got a sort of like a self-balancing aspect in that way though, right? In that like people are going to be worse than like, you know, you're going to be playing not like the second ranked legend player and the third ranked legend player, but you're also going to have an inferior deck to them some of the time too. So I think in that it sort of self-corrects, not 100%, but the skill level discrepancy can be mitigated by the deck power level. Thank God for that Wind Fury positioning. Was not good for them. I want a coin, don't I? Could play this and get a guaranteed discount, but I'm already gonna get a guaranteed discount. I guess it gives me 2 discounts, but it's possible that like the discounts don't matter and the discount on our next draw matters. Like what if we hit Tar Creeper? What if we hit Maelstrom Portal? That's actually worse. So I wanted the discount here. Okay, fine. He coins out the, no, he doesn't have a coin. So I just Jade that then. I played on NA where I've done like 10 arena runs. Oh, okay. Well, still though, everybody kind of agrees that NA is the toughest server. It's got all the best players. So, yeah, you have to factor that into. Like a 12-0 on NA is kind of like a 19-0 on EU. Yeah, I mean, I'll break his weapon, but I'm sure he's got another one coming, right? He's a warrior. Rock, paper, scissors. It's kind of like when you go back to PUBG and get owned. I'm also bad there. What's happening to my board? That didn't take long. I guess I'm just down to have this on board. He can't yet swing it and kill it, but I guess that would be fine too. Rest in peace to their drummer, Jeremiah Green. Take it easy this game, they're in mourning. When did their drummer pass away? And what did they pass away from? I completed 30 runs. Only one single time on EU, and I got number 1. Tauriel, you should fight Bunny Hopper in the arena something or other. Should I kill that? I kind of hate that card. I just like to let them attack and have it die. You guys should battle. The best we have versus the best they have constructed. You guys should do like a like 1 and 1. One constructed battle, 1 arena battle, and then perhaps 1 really doesn't want to attack. I guess if I find a hex, I'm just gonna cast a hex, right? If But I really don't want to throw two things into this idiot. I just find a hex then.
The better.
These don't seem good. Huh. Well... Here... You know what? One can go in. Currently, the way I fight in arenas is with my liver, fighting the copious amounts of alcohol I need to endure it. But what if you're playing for Bunny Hopper and there was $578,000 on the line?
Strike.
What about then?
Strike harder.
But I keep getting offered this crap. You'd think I would get some Jade cards. Wouldn't that have been the wiser thing to do? Spell Power Boy. No, my whole board, that would have been better. Wait, it's actually pretty... Oh, that's insane. But this is my only turn I can play this card. Oh my days. He deals 1 to them all, but 1's not that much. But this guy could die, huh? That guy's a battle cry? Okay, here we go, here we go. Actually, this is all a fail. It's all fine and it's all a fail. Hit my face. Darn it. Oh god, wait, my plan has failed. Was to play these two. I just kill this guy. I guess I'll just kill this guy. Just weapon it? Yeah, but I wanted the guarantee. I mean, I couldn't guarantee it. I wanted to play this and kill that and keep that. But yeah, the weapon's cool. Yeah, the weapon's alright. Is there a $578,000 liquor that does the trick? I think so. Wish you didn't have that. I hope I draw Lorthramar. I can shoot the one that matters. Oh my god, why do I have this fucking farmer in my deck? Okay, what's that? 2-2? So we're at 18. Man, this is a tough fight. Trying to get to 69. There's so many cards and I have so few. Oh my days. I might not have any fire spells though, right? I'd ignore just 5-5 and need the 3/3/2s and a totem. I hate leaving that card up, especially if they have a rush minion. But also with the, I guess with the weapon, I was kind of like feeling like maybe. Did I do those things? What do you think about just sitting here and doing nothing this turn? Just trying to get more, threatening him. Ignored the 5-5. Yeah, I am in kind of a bad spot now. I'm sure this doesn't telegraph anything, right? So I swing, and then I get an extra minion. Sure.
All ends with death.
Jade Chieftain. Thank you, Rock, Paper, Scissors, for the gifted sub. Is there any reason to do this first? Probably. I give him a 3/3, but I get a 5/5 on the board. Plus, I progress the Jade quest. No. Oh, that's fine. Just give him Morg. Morg is a very fair card, whereas Lich King is not. Okay, that's even better. Okay, yeah, okay. 5, 9, 10. I guess I hold that. Let's kill the towers because they are damaged already. And there are some cards that like benefit him, right? Imagine if you had spell damage totem still. Yeah, would have been cool. I think the other totem's better. I think he's hexing, maybe, or brawling, sorry. Maybe. Well, if he does, he's gonna be facing down the 3-mana Jade Lightning. He might just have like an execute, Warpath, sure. And then I draw Tiny Toys or Lorthramar or not Emerald Sky Talon. I have spell damage totems because I am built different. You are. You're so different from everyone else. Well, I'd love to kill a minion, but here we are. No armor. Well, less armor. There's a plus side to that, right? Oh, I love this song. Why don't we just listen to like French 79 all the time?
Burn away.
Oh, is he killing it? He does have the execute. Okay. A bash. Oh, that's even worse than execute for me. All right, big draw. Sludge Belcher. Not a big draw, but not completely irrelevant. Plus, I get a totem. Korgazuro, my favorite type of cheese. Crazy. Korgazuro, thank you for the follow. Buff here would have been nice. We did get the second best buff, to be fair. 25. Add him up. Add him up. That's not good for me. That's not good for me either. Okay, what did we add? So we're at 30. Good God. Add 'em up. Instantly remembering that song. Wait a minute, honey, gonna add 'em up. Alright, after this, if I remember. Violet Femmes, yeah. That's a Violet Femmes track. Wait, that's a different song, isn't it? I need a librarian right now. Both of them are acceptable. Guess I would rather any other totem take the hit or not. I guess I increase the odds of a totem getting hit instead of my face, but maybe that's okay. This game might come down to fatigue. Hopefully he has a bad draw here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minions left. Okay. Oh, that's awful. Okay, that's less awful. God, man, these warrior decks, every warrior deck feels so strong. Oh, thank God. Okay. Anything we draw is good here. That's the worst one, though. I don't want that one. But I guess maybe that's actually not the worst. That might be better than Tar Creeper or Spell Shifter. I guess Spell Shifter's the worst draw in the deck. Alright, let's just play it responsibly. I asked my subgifter the same question. Do you have any resolutions for the year? Plans to get things done? I think I'm going to try to join the gym, right? I think that's a common resolution, right? I don't drive. I think I might start actively like driving somewhere, maybe. Explore the state a bit more, maybe. Take a few more trips. Stream more. Watch more pornography. Just the usual stuff. Okay, that last one was a joke. I'm not gonna watch more. I might watch the same amount, but I don't have a resolution necessarily to watch less either.
Let me show you.
Take us on one of your trips with you. Okay. I'll bring one of you. And since Taz asked first, then she can come. Well, I ain't broadcasting it.
Fine purchase.
Poor Warrior's getting out hero powered. Well, it's also... we had some other good cards. He's thinking like, man, if we just never have another minion. Does this lose its effect?
These are due back tomorrow.
Who cares? We could play a round of Brawl somewhat by not hero powering, but I also don't really care. If he has 2 cards left and one is a Brawl and my 1/1 wins, I'm still gonna win the game, so. Crazy games. Only 24 hours in a day. There's no way to watch more, man. I'm not watching it 24 hours a day, man. Okay. Sometimes I just watch for a little bit, and then for a little while I'm no longer interested in the females, but personally, fun ones to watch. Yeah, they're fun. Wow, we have 1,000 viewers. Everybody hit the follow button right now. If you haven't already, but if you have,
Morgul versus Gul'dan.
don't.
Your soul shall be mine.
That's my request. Massey, Lamborghini, Captain Nozzles, only says nice. Only says nice? And Biomet. Wow, that actually worked. That never works. I should get 1,000 viewers every night. Welcome, everyone. Thanks, guys. What did I win? I'm the 1,000th viewer. You won my eternal love and affection. My God. I'm not gonna trade it. I might have to just coin this into this. Yuzi, Urizan, thank you for the follow as well. I'm gonna do this. I get 2 more draws to hit. an undead or a 4 or something. I could always hex on 4 too if he plays like something potent. Stout Pint. First sub of the year. Well, your first sub of the year, right? New followers for the new year. I'm hoping that this time next year we have at least this many, maybe more viewers. This allows us to hero power next turn. And what else can we do?
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I could play another 2 if I draw 2. I don't absolutely hate that. Don't shoot me. Was that the one you discovered? You never see that card offered, huh?
Love is just an arrangement away.
Okay. Probably the best totem to get in that spot. Elemental Beast. Still no undead, though. So next turn's looking a little dicey. Happy New Year. Holy shit, my head hurts. That's not good. Am I Xing that? I could trade this. I could trade this and this. Still having a pretty shit turn. Then, like, what's the point of keeping this alive if I'm using the Hex and I'm not getting the discounts? I just kind of want to play this. Is that stupid? It just feels so bad leaving this card up. It will stop me from playing Tiny Toys. I think I have to kill it. Alright, I'll respect it. I feel bad about this turn. 1,000 viewers. He's well on his way to a photoshopped Instagram influencer levels, and we're along for the ride. Yeah, you guys, I'll remember the first 1,000, but anybody after that, I'll remember the first 2,000. Anybody after that, I ain't gonna bother, okay? But I remember all of you. I want to play Lotharmar on curve, which is what I'm gonna do at all costs. But right now I'm gonna high roll the ever-loving shit out of this Tiny Toys. Did someone say high roll and Redbeard? What a silly idea that must have been. So, the most irrelevant buff. I mean, this is good. This is actually not good. This card's good. And this card's actually kind of good too. Could get stealth again. Okay. We got ourselves a, oh my god, I'm dead. I'm just dead if I play Lotharmar. But I have to play Lotharmar, right?
Fight until you can't no more.
Hey Red, Happy New Year. Hey Ivanovich, sorry, I hope you didn't just see that. Wasn't really my fault, but I did lose, so. It's 5 mana 2020 with taunt, baby.
It's my destiny.
Wait, that turn was pretty shit for him. Wait a minute. Oh my god, wait, this is delightful for me. Alright. Comeback starts now. Oh my god, I'm at 12 though. I could just be dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He needs 6 damage. I'm probably just dead. Tiny Toy's biggest counter. Yeah, Redbeard. Casting it. Card's awesome. What the frick? That would have been so good.
That just...
Alright, I'm getting Lightning Storm, or I'm getting Lightning Storm. One way or another, I'm getting Lightning Storm here. Gavel? Oh my god. That stinks. That's not even a god dinks minion.
The more you struggle, the better.
Alright, Tidal Surge. Shooting what? 2, 4? I could trade off the 1/1s. What if I just play this? Just try to live. I've gotten offered that terrible 10 mana card every time. That's the Redbeard special. Get unlucky. Weather it with grace and panache and dignity. Just my lot in life. I'm gonna die to that. I'm straight up gonna die to this idiot. Alright, something good. No, not good.
Love is just an arrangement away.
I need cards, and I need taunt totems, and I need, I'm taking the same amount of damage for 1 turn. That's bad. It's definitely bad. God, this guy's taking such poo. This 2 mana discount for not trading undead before discover. What did I cast? This? That's probably fine. Who wants to do those things anyway? I had equipped that. I guess I'm trading so I can see what I draw first. What if he doesn't have a demon? Oh, we know he has a demon in his hand. We know that to be true, but what if it's a shitty demon? So I shoot there. I always have to leave that up. I guess I could kill everything other than this, or most everything other than that. Order red? Wait, did I mess up the order again? Canal Slogger? Scared of the Void Caller? Well, we know he has one from the Trafficker. Gravel would discount the Fire Alley, but I haven't cast anything yet. So you're telling me to think about the order? What does that do for me? Aren't I not? Oh god, I gotta focus. Do you want to do this? Oh god, I shouldn't have read that message at this current moment in time. Oh my god, why did I do this? I should have played a 2-mana 6/6, although maybe a Taunt Totem is better. We could play all 3 cards. Yeah, I think I want a Totem though. I think. Okay, okay. Very disappointing. 12, 14, 18.
Now littering.
Is it the time to draw that?
Sense your strength. Haunt Scar.
They didn't kill me last turn.
Ain't much, but it's on his
Probably not killing me. Oh, I guess I could have hero powered. Probably should have hero powered. Okay, well, I'm just gonna pretend like I did the right thing. I was so excited. What was his order? Yeah, that was weird. I think did he draw into the broomstick? Let's see what that demon was. I bet it was biggin. Well, I don't want to see it. Also, what is that card? What is a biggin? Oh, it was a big one. Sorry, there's a card called Buffet Biggin. Confused.
This will be a messy killing.
This card is in the meta?
This time.
Avada Kedavra! Good lord. Ain't making anything easy for me. Good gracious. Alright, I'll take it. 5 wins. Absolutely well played. I don't know. We could have got a couple extra mana crystals, but come on. I was really happy that I had some good fortune there. Hey, Viking. Thank you so much. 2 months with the Viking. Alright, I begged for followers last time. I don't need to beg again. Thank you, Viking. Thank you, Stout. Checking the VOD. We forgot the Jade count. Oh, God.
Morgul versus Melchior.
Take off your hat. I will once we get to 10,000 concurrent viewers or 10,000 gifted subs. I think it's attainable. Or if we can get in contact with the executives at Herbal Essence again, and I'll do a shampoo stream. They gotta pay a big, hefty bill. Is that the right order? I have no idea. From them? Probably not. They had so many things they could do there. Maybe they were just like, I'm gonna just cast it and pray. Well, clearly that was what they did. Not wearing a cap though. This truly is a new year. I'm so used to Godfrey clearing every board that I thought the game was pausing between animations and expected the board to get wiped. Me too. 100%. Ooh. Play this, and I guarantee that I can trade it. Then I can play this, but there's no guarantee that that's gonna happen, right? Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H? I'm English. That's what we do. I use Herbal Essence shampoo. Redbeard. It's a natural curly ginger boy confirmed. Parts of me have a natural ginger curl. If you know what I mean. Alright. Whatever Taz is looking at the VOD, because I forgot to add the counters. I am going to add them now, and then she's gonna probably tell us, I'm assuming, what we need to add. Filth. How is that filth? That's natural, remember? Natural. The human body is a beautiful thing. Even mine, Jane, okay? I know that modern medical science has tried to convince us of otherwise, but no, it's beautiful. It has curly butt hairs. True. True. I'm assuming. They're more like just like a knotted ball, I'm assuming. They're less hair than fur, matted fur. But everything else seems to be applicable. I'm gonna add the 2-2. We're at 33-33, but Taz is gonna help us confirm. It's actually +0 from last game. We rolled me a Jade Lightning and never played it. Oh, okay, cool. Probably why chat didn't go crazy. Okay, well I added this game. Then we're all caught up. I did the 1-1 and the 2-2 this game.
The rage.
Interesting. This is a unique druid deck. I guess that taunt actually kind of problematic for us, huh? Undead? Everything's an undead now. Fire Ellie should draw a card if I cast it. It doesn't, but it should. So let's throw that in. I don't know if that matters.
Fight until you can't no more.
I don't know. Just trade a couple of these off, get some board space. Stops his buffs from being relevant. Can Bone Mare still. Game's taunt or what was happening? Is that enough? It's probably not enough, right? Happy New Year, Red. Hey Archie, Happy New Year, man. Classic Redbeard's being undead. It's like a Brillo pad between Red's butt cheeks. It's a very stinky Brillo pad.
I consume.
Alright, the good news, we got the win. The bad news? I don't know. I guess there's nothing wrong as long as the Redbeard's winning in Earth Arena. That's what's most important. And rock, paper, scissors is giving 25 subs. It's crazy. When you give 25 subs, like one at a time, over the course of 6 hours, it feels like a billion. Whereas if somebody comes in and gives 25 subs and then never says another word the rest of the night, it's equivalently appreciated. But it's like it feels different. It feels like the man gifted 10,000 subs. I wonder if you keep Lothramar. Probably not, right? Although we're going second, right? So hear me out. So we're never gonna out-tempo the Death Knight. So maybe Lothramar is like the singular most important card we could possibly have. In which case, maybe it's better to aggressively mulligan, or maybe it's better to have a reactive card. Let's say that this was out of my control. I wonder. Oh, Gavel plus Lothramar, that could be it. Rotface? Alright, you're getting Rotface. I'd be feel inclined to keep and toss everything else. Yeah, I think tossing Death Speaker was actually correct. I think you're right. Because what's the point of having Death Speaker if you're not gonna have other cheap minions? Alright, Lothramar. Second best hit. Yes! Okay. Rotface. I think we do the same like 3 all the time. Monkey, Rotface, and like that's it. Nice trombone. Good like big fat farting sound. Really plays into the character.
Daddy, make toys out of you. Sleepy time.
Couldn't get that high, but I tried. Fat fart. No, not that fat. Not that fart. Yeah, sure. Remember that game where we buffed this and then it was incredible? Reggie messaged me after playing saying I'm a streamer and I follow. A year later, I watched the stream and you answer. 4 years later, you're late night. So much content, fucking Netflix. Yeah, fuck Netflix. I like Netflix too, but I would be, if I had to choose whether or not to never watch Netflix or Twitch again, I would choose Netflix to not watch for sure. Is that my only battle cry? No. But maybe next turn? No, because I have to play this. Maybe we could take the 50-50 though. What's this? We can't drop the greatest Jade deck of all time every week. I know, right? the third greatest Jade deck of all time. Don't scream right now, guys, please. It angers me. I think this is actually we kind of want this one to get reduced, I think. Not Lothramar. Because then I can play the Sludge Belcher. Alright, next turn. I mean, if it had hit, we probably would just jam it, but... What is he saying? Pause. Why does everybody keep asking that? Pause? Well, I'm confused. If I'm missing the joke, I want to be in on the joke. Oh, people think he's saying pause. Oh, that's funny. I never imagined he was uttering a real word. I have no fucking clue what he's saying. He's just screaming. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, out of context is kind of confusing, huh? $35 a year. Feels fair. Now I'm glad I made your New Year's Eve feel fun. You always do, of course. Come on, rock paper. And that's not wholly dependent on like having money or anything. It helps keep the stream alive, but I have fun if chat's cool and fun and interactive and we have a lot of viewers and the Hearth is fun, but yeah, it certainly doesn't help to have 24 gifted subs either. Please let me show you the Jade light so you can find your way. You want me to watch your whole goddamn replay? What do you want me to do here? 4 Jade Claws? How do I see your whole deck? Archie's deck. 6 Jade Lightnings, 4 Jade Claws, and a Crag one? How in God's name did you do that? That's the greatest Jade deck of all time. What the hell? How'd you do that, Archie? Is it New Year's Eve? No, it's New Year's Day. I think everywhere in the US now. In Hawaii, I think it just hit New Year's. I believe Hawaii is 3 hours earlier than where I'm at. It's 3 a.m. my time though. Would you like to visit Hawaii? I worked on Maui for a couple of months when I worked for Target. I'd like to go back, but I wouldn't need to spend a couple of months there now. I think like 2 weeks would be cool. I mean, I'd be down for 3 weeks, but I don't think I'd want to live on the island long term.
Let me show you the arcade.
Is just an arrangement away.
So people are still partying in the Midwest, maybe. It's crazy expensive to live there. It was housing when I was there was not much. It was actually, I think, a little less than LA, if I recall correctly. It was really not that bad. Food was way more expensive. I can't even imagine what it is now. But food was noticeably more expensive on Hawaii. And you would have a lot of like weird things where like they would just run out of like certain types of things.
Inside voices, please.
Four's pretty. Four's pretty cheap. Happy New Year to you, hey B-Bart. But LA is very expensive too. But coming from LA, and I remember looking at apartments like, maybe. And I was like, it's really like, it's cheaper, or like, it's like equivalent. I can't remember exactly where on the island I looked, but I wonder. Oh, maybe I'll go live on in Maui. 1 bedroom apartment.
The Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
2,500 for a 1 bedroom. It's like LA. It's probably gone up like LA. Condo, 1 bedroom. A 1 bedroom. Oh, but it's in Kahalui. I want to be in Kahalui again. Keep these. I honestly think I'd probably look for like a 2. Yeah, 2's fine. These are all houses for rent. There's like so few apartments. God, you'd think that the apartments would be even more expensive than they are. What about like a? I don't know. Yeah, like probably similar to LA still. I'm probably more likely to hit a weapon than want to silence early if I'm looking for a 2. Hey, I don't know if Tauriel's still here. I want to tell him something. But I found a clip of Dreads calling somebody an idiot, drooling noob Animoron, and it wasn't Tauriel. I'm so disappointed. I thought it was Solreal. It wasn't you. But let's just pretend. I think in my heart I knew. I lost my relevancy. No, you're so relevant. You're more relevant than ever. You're not being dragged down by that old man. But I think in my heart I knew he didn't really call you that. It was just funnier. Because he calls people, you know, he's like very, you know, insulting. He's very petulant at times. And if he's singularly picking out an iconic figure in the community, then it's like almost more, it's like more comical, you know? I think I knew that. I think I got enough 3 drops here. Maybe this is, you know what? I don't have anything to do next turn. I'm gonna overload now. That's the best part of the story. Well, he might have called him an idiot, drooling noob, and a moron too, but not in the clip I had. So yeah, okay, fine. We can still, in the story, say that he did it then.
Potions, flasks, BOE, I got it all.
No, what the fuck? Alright, hold on. Every time something bad happens to me, it's like it stops being funny, but then it somehow becomes funny again.
These are due back tomorrow.
Okay. When something bad happens to me, 50-50 split on the sounds. Wow. Who tied the poll? That wasn't me, I didn't even vote. But when something bad happens to me, I'll try to emulate the sound that Dread makes. I'm pretty sure the Dread calls me the things that my inner monologue calls me. I don't think either of you should be calling either of you that. I think you're wonderful, and Dread's being an old meanie. God, dang it, Bobby. Don't bother swinging. What's the point? Is this some kind of aphrodisiac for him? I know chat's probably like, now I can't hear anything other than pause. I'm not doing that one, the other one. Whichever one, I forget which one they are. I'm doing the other one. Also, so many channel points just dumped right down the shitter today. It's great. Merc, what's up, man? That's less money I have to spend on subs this year. 34. Wow, we haven't gone up? What is Haws? That's the name of Dread's pet pig. Haws. Haws, he calls him. Haws! I dropped that. I think I dropped this. Happy New Year, Red. Hey, Merc. Happy New Year, man. Thank you for all your help. Just being a kind man. Would have voted for 1. I would have voted for 2 to balance the scales.
I will be your doom. Ready? I'm
Ready, Ian Haas. Shoot that one too. My face. My face is the place. Darn it. Okay, my face is the place you want to hit for sure. That's pretty good. Let's shoot here first, so we don't float any mana, and then we can have the discount here. Or oh my god, no Shire farter, you idiot! I think the S sound being left at the end of the clip is making it sound like a random noise more than a word. Less like a random noise, more like a word. Yeah. Yeah. I hope gesticulate's not here, but if I could have, I would have cut it off a little bit earlier. Oh. Santa Claus. Gosh, darn it. What do I need? I need a Lothamore. Oh wait, nope. Okay. None of these are undead. Well, I'm playing this though. Hello, Mr. Redbeard. What's up, Johns? 420. Smoke weed every day, where it's legal. Make sure it's legal. You're gonna top deck a hex. Oh man.
I sense your strength.
Okay, my draws weren't good. 34. It's time. I was just thinking, it's absolutely positively time to change the counter. 34. Hey, who's here right now? Because Tice is off. And if Tice was on, you'd go watch him right now. Because I just want to say thanks for being here. Me. Tice is so wonderful. What's the most memorable or adventurous New Year's Eve? You could choose youth or adulthood. I do want to kill this, don't I? In which case, it's probably fine to hit here first. Discounts just don't really matter, I don't think.
the more you
Let me think. Well, I actually kind of already have my answer, I think. You can have three twos or 4 2-2s. I could high roll. Gosh, darn it! Why do I get that one every time? The only time I do anything on New Year's Eve is if I'm dating somebody, and they always make me go when I'm dating somebody. They always make me go to a New Year's party that I don't want to go to. So I have 2 memorable New Year's Eve memories. That's it. Like, that's it. I don't know. One year I was streaming and I was dating somebody, and I think it was the gal that I was dating, and she was about to break up with me. I'll tell 3 stories then. We broke up like shortly thereafter, like a week or 2 later. But she didn't invite me to go out on New Year's with her, which is probably some sort of cause for concern. But I didn't want to go because I wanted to stream, and it used to be a kind of like a contentious point between us anyway, where like I'm trying to stream and she's trying to make me do stupid shit that I don't want to do. Ultimately, it was one of the best things ever for me to not be dating her anymore. But I remember not having and then I think I was a little bit sick. I think I was like 6% sick, and I was like, I'm kind of sick. And she's like, oh, you better not come. And I was like, yeah, okay, I better stay home, but I'm gonna stream. And she's like, yeah, you stay home and stream. I think probably she was like hooking up with some guy. Anyway, that's very memorable, not pleasurable, but very memorable. I went to another New Year's party where I swear I was like, oh, I think I even was like, let's go somewhere else, a different gal. And I was like, let's go somewhere else. And she's like, oh, no, we have to go to like my roommate's New Year's Eve party. So I went to like her apartment, which basically all it was. And it was just like the most boring experience ever. We were all just kind of sitting there, like nobody talking, and some ball was dropping, right? I think that's what happened. But they had the TV on. I'm like sitting there like this is just like so memorably horrible. And those, they weren't good. I never liked to go to these things, but I always had to. My most pleasurable, memorable New Year's Eve memory was I remember living with my parents. I remember living with my parents and being home alone. I was probably like 18, 19, 20, somewhere in that range. And these other stories were after the fact. I was probably like 18, 19, 20. And I remember, this is a true story. This is a core memory you've just unlocked. Also, thank you, Quantum, very much for the 11 months. I remember there was a 24-hour Twilight Zone marathon. So I think I watched a couple episodes with my dad. And then my dad went to bed at maybe like a 10, 11, maybe it was 12. I don't really know, right? Who knows?
Just an arrangement away.
And I remember just sitting there and watching like 19 hours straight of the Twilight Zone. And then at some point, maybe like it started before New Year's, and then but I got to New Year's Eve and I was watching Twilight Zone still after like 19 hours. It's like looking like an absolute disheveled mess. And I walked outside and it was like a cool night, probably a little chilly in Southern California. I remember going out, clear skies, and looking up and just looking up at the stars. And that is my favorite New Year's Eve memory. That's it. I remember. Didn't play the Jade Lightning. Sorry, he conceded. That's beautiful. It was unbelievable. I remember that still. I like the Twilight Zone. It's a good show. The 24 hours, and you really could have turned into the Twilight Zone due to sleep deprivation triggering hallucinations. Yeah, could have. When I was 14, I stayed New Year's at my friend's house. I was there on the 29th, and we went to bed, and we woke up, and it was New Year's Eve. And neither of us remember the day before. I always figured it was aliens. You guys probably just don't remember what day it was. I'm like that whenever I'm out of the house. I wish I was home. No, I don't mind leaving the house, but for stupid New Year's Eve parties, because I never knew anybody. I had friends, but my friends didn't like to go to stupid New Year's Eve parties. So if I was dating somebody, I'd have to go to a New Year's Eve party with all of their friends, who were usually kind of lame compared to my friends, no offense. Maybe I was dating the wrong ladies, maybe they had the wrong friends or whatever. And it was like, well, why, you know, this is not good. Also, I should definitely not have kept this. I don't know why we did it. Probably I was just having too much fun. I hope he coins this out just to kill this. You could do it again. Would you be able to stay awake that long these days? It's a different story. I don't think I probably like slept. I don't know. It like probably started like before New Year's, but I remember that it being New Year's and me being alone and then going outside after watching The Twilight Zone. Definitely aliens. Yeah, maybe. Maybe aliens. You're actually a Bigfoot hunter? No. No, this is a joke. So the About Me section changed. It was the same forever, but it changed when I moved to Oregon. I just updated it to sound more Oregon-y because I thought it was funny one day, and now I'm too lazy to change it, and I don't even really think about it. But no. I like Bigfoot. I like supernatural shit like that. I think it's interesting, but yeah, off record, I do feel like it's a little dubious. Some of these things don't seem particularly plausible. However, there is a lot of unexplored jungle and mountainous regions in the world still. I watch that YouTube channel, Real Life Lore, and it really puts in perspective how big the world is and how little of the world most of us really know. Like things that are going on in the world, or like anything in the, you know, like it's sort of like, wow, yeah, there's a bunch of shit. Kind of like playing this after this, but it feels like the best time I'm gonna get to potentially draw 2 cards. 20% of Canada is still unmapped from the ground. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Now, a giant, like, talking 8-foot tall hairy man, or like something super close to a human, yeah, maybe not. But it's definitely stuff undiscovered for sure. Bugs and sea life and plants and stuff for sure. Or stuff we don't fully like understand. Absolutely. Canal Slogger or a Hex? I really cannot overload this turn. But must be a Hex. Mosquitoes are death. I hate mosquitoes. I'm imagining dreads. Hey, Quantum. Is Quantum still here? I missed Quantum. I was sorry, I was rambling about my story. I do appreciate the 11 months, Mr. Quantum. I hope you're doing well. You wrote Dreads a very nice message, but you didn't write me one, so maybe you're mad at me.
I can be there.
There's a lot of undiscovered stuff on Netflix. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably all crap. Why do I always have this?
For a master tactician, this is nothing.
You tell a stranger you're a streamer at a party. Do they know what you're talking about generally? Yeah, I think so. I usually, whenever I've discussed kind of like what I do with somebody who doesn't really know about what I do much, like really, you know, have like a firm understanding. I need a Maelstrom portal this turn. Fire Alley. Oh my god. I wish that these were swapped.
No littering.
I'll usually tell them it's like YouTube. It's like I do kind of like YouTube, but live. Instead of a recorded video, people watch live. How many icy touches? This guy has 1. The last guy had 2. This is a different player. It's probably easier, yeah. Yeah, it's easier than saying it's like chatterbait, but for video games. All Death Knights look alike, they do. This guy hasn't played a Malignant yet, though. But this is an 8-win Death Knight, so I'm sure he's got the Malignant, right? I overloaded this turn, I am.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
God, can I just get like a Tar Creeper here? Jade Lightning. I'm gonna do this. I could find like a Lightning Storm. This is certainly decent. Freeze and deal 4. What if I trade first? What if I freeze? Can I get anything else out? I just get the stupid farmer. Yuck. But I can freeze here, kill 6 power, or I can do what? I can freeze here and take off 5 power. Maybe that's better, actually. My guy's healthier. I know that much. I still have to go through the taunt, which is annoying, but might have an easier time going through the taunt with these 2 next turn. Chatterbait for video games sounds exciting. True, it does. Did you guess how deep did humans dig into the Earth's crust? Can I guess? Yeah. I watched a Kurgnazot video, whatever that is. I already know the answer, but I forgot.
Citadel stands strong.
I watched a YouTube video like that once. It's fascinating. Or maybe it was real. No, it was real life lore. Real life lore has a video about how deep the deepest man-made tunnels are. Or maybe it's not as a tunnel. Are you drinking coffee or cocoa? Whiskey and cola with tiny stirring straws is my my preferred drink of choice. Like college humor, fake news. Kurzgesagt. Kurzgesagt. Is that what it's called? Everybody knows what you say and you start a YouTube channel with a K and just butcher it, though, I think, right?
What is it?
Huh. It's large. I feel like, I mean, God, I want to taunt here. That's so big. That's a big one.
Out of my field.
That's really, I'm not throwing more damage into it, too. It's a German word. Yeah, it is. It's a German word. I watched Chatterbait once where somebody dug into something, but they didn't get that deep. I don't know if Keith is here right now. I'm gonna put Keith on blast if he's here right now though. But one time I was just hanging, like Keith and I used to talk a lot in the afternoon. He's a nice guy. Had a lot less viewers. Had nothing going on in the afternoon. I'm talking to Keith and he sent me like, I don't know if we talked on Discord. I think we talked on like Hearthstone. He would like message me on Hearthstone if I was like just like online, and he was like, check out this, I can't, like, wow, check out this like Chatterbait link or like an equivalent. I don't know if it's Chatterbait. He's like, oh my god, look at this, like this is what I'm watching or something like that. It was kind of framed like he was watching it, and I was like, oh okay, you know, whatever, what's going on here? And I swear, whatever I watched, I couldn't even describe. I know I'm doing a bad job with the story a little bit, but it's like I couldn't even describe what was going on. It was the best like job I can do, is it was kind of like a scene from Twin Peaks. It really was. It was kind of like one of those iconic scenes from Twin Peaks, but they weren't parodying Twin Peaks. 37? Alright, I got it. Hey Zonio, what's up, man? Long time no see. Where you been? Everybody's back today. Maybe everybody has a day off of work or something. It was,
And close enough.
it was like strange, man, and it scared me. Like whatever I was watching scared me, and I closed it down and I was like, what the hell was that? And he was like, he wrote back like, ha ha ha. And I was like, good lord, what the hell was going on there? It wasn't anything like gross or like evil or violent or anything. It was just, it was something. I still don't know exactly what that was. 12, 16, 21. That's a lot of taunts. He gets to draw a card, but I get to wallop him in the face. He gets 2 cards. And 2's gotta do with that. Snuff? No. Not like... No, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just look up like weird Twin Peaks scenes. Type that in and then just imagine people are naked instead. That's all I would do. Just type in weird. Let's do it, and let's see if this is still applicable in my mind. Weird Twin Peaks scenes. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be better lighting or different lighting. Yeah. It's all kind of, yeah. Let's pick like 6 random images. Yeah. When I'm looking at the twins, I peek as well. Imagining people naked, classic Redbeard. I've done it before. Oh, and I'll do it again. I'm not dead, am I? Really didn't pay too. Oh, I have another tone over here. Just watch any scene. No, you have to take weird ones.
What little time.
Inside voices, please.
Alright, am I up to date at 40? Can we confirm? I've lost all desire / ability to track this accurately. Well, I'll add the 3-3. I can't remember, what do they do? There's like riots or something, and at the very end you find out that the aliens are like remarking on how easy it is to like set everybody in a panic so they can set up the invasion.
I must protect.
Is that one? Did I make that up? I like the one where the guy thinks he's in he thinks he's died and gone to heaven. He realizes that he's dead, and he's like gambling, and all the ladies like are all over him, and he's winning every bet. And at the end, spoilers, you find out he's in hell. And getting exactly what he wants all the time is actually hell. It's not fun. He can't enjoy any of the things he used to enjoy. I'm gonna ditch that and try to find, I don't know what, like something powerful maybe. What's the name of the artist that made this song? This is Laserhawk. Laserhawk. I like the one where the sun was changing and the people didn't know if you listened to a certain sound it made your skin change. That's not a real one. You made that up. It's kind of weird that you would perpetuate like a fake episode to try to trap me. It's weird. No, it really is, you jerk. Okay, I actually I can't remember a lot of them. But yeah, okay, yeah, that one's good. Yeah, sure, why not? Be good. So let's play a Fire Ellie next turn. And I get to clear this 1/1 entirely. Oh my god. No way. There's no way that's correct unless you have truly the greatest Jade deck of all time. I got a crash. I finished a 10-hour Uber lift shift. I'm exhausted. Did you make a ton? I hope you made a ton today. I hope the prices were gouged. I hope you got nice tips, and I hope you clearly had a lot of business, right? Plus, independent of the money, you got a lot of people home safe, it seems like, which is really cool too, right? You want to be safe on every day, but you know, these holidays, right? More people are drinking and driving and stuff. I'm glad we drew a battle cry. Wish it was Lorthramar, because then we can play him next turn. Super lucrative, average around $100 an hour, not bad. Still a pay cut as a streamer, but you know. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. That would be a pay increase for me. I hope nobody puked in your car. You know, I hope so too, but I was Ubering home with a young lady one time. We were Ubering, and she started vomiting in the back of the car, and the guy was like, hey, yeah, I was like, hey, do you have a bag? Before she did. And he's like, yeah, here's a bag. And she used the bag. And then he's like, hey, let me check, because if she like threw up all over the car, then you guys like are gonna be liable. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. And then he did. He's like, yeah, like she got it all in the bag. I was like, oh, that's good. So I think, you know, the drivers are probably protected, but I guess I'm playing this because I want to be able to activate that. And I guess I want the 1/4. Maybe this is my play. Just play them both. Good shot. Well, thankfully he had a bag. I think she had 3 rum and cokes. And then we learned that night that her limit was 2. At least when we were Ubering home. They sent you a bill on your account for $150. At least that's how it is in Australia. Glad I didn't have to pay that. 3 rows of coke? No, 3 rum and cokes. 3 of those, and she was yakking? Yeah, she was very small. But she was very experienced in drinking rum and cokes. I was surprised. But 3 was the limit. Nice to catch you. Yeah, it's great to see you, Tech. I think I had 3. And back then my limit was like 20. But I don't know. I mean, I remember feeling, no, it's hard to say. I was fine on the ride home. I mean, we used to go to this place called La Cita in LA. That was her place. And I went, and I liked it. It was cool. And my friend Jesse, I don't know if he had been there, but Jesse fit in really well at La Cita. He was a good, and then if he was dating somebody, and his brother would come sometimes. It'd be like 2 or 6 of us go to La Cita a lot. And it was really, really close to, I don't know, the El Rey or the Terragram Ballroom or something. So we'd like catch somebody playing there and then like hang out at La Cita. I enjoyed that stuff. Well, I guess I can't play that. Now I'm old and I like sitting, you know? My favorite activities are sitting. What do you think of Rolex watches as an investment? I know nothing about them, but My guess would be that they would appreciate in value over time, but I have no idea. Wait, 2 to 3? Small, but still. Yeah, she was like 4'11", maybe 5 foot, maybe.
Ready to fight for a better future?
She's a little more girth to her in certain parts, but
Things you never knew
yeah,
you
I don't know.
want.
That was the only time I recall her ever having issues. Maybe they like poured heavy, or maybe she had like a drink or two before we went, or maybe she didn't eat. I don't know.
A
What to say?
natural mistake.
Oh, I thought he was just mad. Well, I'm not gonna give him the win because, well, I don't want to. Alright, 43. 43. I've learned to eat. I've learned not to eat. And then you can just have 1 or 2 drinks and feel really good. Plus, it's probably better to consume less alcohol. Which I was actually reminded of a valuable lesson. That if somebody just, their name is not their name, you can still date them, but you should be cautious. You're like, what's your name? It's like, my name's John, but I'd like to go by, you know, like Red Tiger or something. You should pause. You should have some considerations. My name is John. That's fine. Do you go by, call me Red Tiger? Oh, now I can't date you. Not that I would have before. I dated another gal. And look, I don't, you know, no hard feelings and whatnot, you know.
Love is just
I hope to not see them anymore. I dated a gal, her name was, either bad or good that I can't remember. Trinity. Her name was Trinity. And I thought, you know, we went on a date or 2 or 3 or something, and I was like, oh wow, that's an interesting name. Like, yeah, tell me about that. And she's like, oh, my real name's not Trinity. I was like, oh, it's not? She's like, no. I was like, oh, okay. This was the first guy I dated where I started to develop the system. And she's like, no, it's Chastity. I was like, oh dear. What's the problem? I gave up the name Chastity and chose the name Trinity. She's like, yes. I was like, okay. I just gave him a card. But if I picked up a Jade Lightning, it would have been really hot. My name is John and I go by Redbeard. Does she like the Matrix? No, she hated it. That's what I asked. She never wore any leather chaps either. We asked that as a question at my bank. We bring in new customers to determine the risk of money laundering if they're known by any other names or aliases. Yeah, I think it's something that should be a concern. You know, if I was a lending official, can I just do this and then this? I can, right? Okay, sure. Fuck it. Fuck him. Fuck everything. I'm known as Warren Buffet. No, you're not. Right? Who met Red at TwitchCon? Does he go by, hey, my name is Dwayne and you can call me Red? There's not anybody here I met right now, I don't think. Only bad puns never came. Taunt. Fucking hell, dude. God, I hate this card. God help us. God help us all. A vaguely efficient answer to, what's it called? Malignant Horror? God, it's a 4-drop and it's common and it's in 60% of decks. It's so stupid. Yeah, all I had to do was use my 2-drop, my 0 mana premium board clear, and a 2 mana premium board clear. And then from that position, I was able to kill the first one. My name is Zach, but everybody knows me as Redbeard. That's different though. It's very different. My name is Zach. If I was meeting somebody, if I went on a date with somebody that wasn't affiliated with the stream and didn't know what I did, I would not introduce myself as Redbeard. That has never come up. But if it did, Ecstasy 420 6969, I'm like, you know, my name is you know, Jiggly Bunny 420. I'm like, oh, okay. He later became Dreads. He had a name change, but I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, we're supposed to say our names. Like, okay, I guess I'm Redbeard then. We're supposed to say our Twitch handles.
Morgul versus the
Like the part where you had to build synergy and likely pass better individual cards to get your Jades to do what his Malignant does better as a singular card with no synergies. Yeah, I don't like that, but I think you're employing a device, literary device known as sarcasm. Was winnable? Absolutely not. You have not played a lot, Mr. Echo Zeus. No. You could have maybe killed one more, but then you use your entire deck, all your resources, you take 15 damage, and then he has 8 cards in his hand. That was so far from winnable that it's laughable that you might think that it was.
close enough.
Not a chance. 0%. That was winnable. Tell me you haven't played a game in this meta without telling me you haven't played a game in this meta. It's 3 more corpses. We might make it to turn 10. Yeah, maybe. I mean, regardless, whatever turn we make it to is irrelevant because the game's not winnable. So you could play it out if you want, but yeah, I think our first loss this run was to Malignant. That loss was to Malignant. We've lost 6 times to Malignant. We've lost somewhere between 6 to 10 times to Malignant every day for a month now. I understand how powerful Malignant is. Trust me.
Love is just an arrangement.
Was a good concede? Nah, yeah, and look, let's say that it's like 1 in 1,000 winnable, quote unquote low-key winnable, sure. But the stream will be a miserable shit show of a shit fest if I have to play out an extra half an hour of games so that I can win 1 this year against a Malignant start like that. Like, come on, cut me some slack here. It's New Year's. Sure, if I'm playing in my underwear, it's a Sunday afternoon, and I, you know, have to sit, like, fine, sure, you can play him out. Why not? Do whatever you want. I would, probably. If I was playing 3 games a day instead of 30 games a day. This is low-key winnable. I can hit and drop the 2. Really don't want it. At this point now, it's like, you know, it's already done his thing. 5. Okay, let's do this now.
I sense your strength.
And then we can shoot next turn. Maybe he doesn't have like another premium combination, such as say a Malignant or. We've been on the opposite side. Like, I've sat with Malignant for 20 minutes, playing a card from hand. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah. I think
Let the pain
it's best to just admit defeat and accept that the card is very powerful and there's not much you can do. And that's fine. Not everybody gets it. Hit. Not everybody gets it like every game and whatnot. When they do, they win. When you get it, you win. We actually weren't offered a Death Knight. Were we offered a Death Knight yesterday? I don't think so. Oh no, that's not true. We had an 11-win Death Knight with 1 Malignant yesterday. But yeah, I like not playing Death Knight. I think really, truly, I think I prefer not getting offered Death Knight and then just trying to make Shaman or another class work. I mean, whatever, he's gonna kill it, right? I'd much rather have a 10-win Shaman deck than a 8-win Death Knight deck or whatever. Okay, I'd rather have a...
Your end is nigh.
I'd rather have a 10-win Shaman than a 10-win Death Knight. Doses last run this morning had 4 Malignants and he went 12-2. Yeah. I'm not trying to pick on that guy, Echo. I'm just more trying to put in perspective, like, how unlikely it is to win those type of games. Alright, that's +3/+3. 46. 46. We're gonna have to win this game if we want to do this. And we're gonna have to win it with the Jades. Everybody has a broom? Yeah. Does seem like it just instantaneously just blows up. Okay, I wish I could trade in there. So I can silence that. I can't win if this thing pops off, but he won't be able to kill it this turn, right? Maybe he can.
Warriors, come out to play.
Such a healthy lad still. Maybe I silence it next turn. Olaf, thanks for the follow. Olaf. I was praying for Lothamar into a nutty top deck. Yeah. But like, look at the deck, right? And then what card could stop the Malignant, right? And by then you're already getting another trigger of the Malignant. And then you play the Lothamar. So then there's another trigger of the Malignant. And then you get a nutty top deck. And then they get another trigger of the Malignant. It's kind of where that sort of ends up. So it's not good, right? It goes there. This one goes here. This one gets there. And then that one gets silence. And this just dies, so there's no point. 49, is that what I'm at? Pretty good.
Let's stash that away.
Alright, 49 it is. It's there, he trades there. I don't know, Fire Alley? I need some miracle way to draw more cards in one turn. Break. Trade it, and then it comes back? Wait, it just comes back. That's a disaster.
Let me show you.
Isn't it? Back with the death rattle, yeah. Well, that's not good. It was cool though. 10 with Shaman losing to 2 Death Knights at 10 and 1 and 10 and 2 is kind of more than you can expect out of a lot of these runs, right? I prefer this. They have the most annoying ghoul deck ever. Just imagine if you didn't silence both of them. Well, unfortunately there's a third ghoul in our here, check its Maverick. Check its Maverick. We can see. We'll let him kill us. Why not? Right? I'm just mad I lost farts. It's important to be mad. We need a horror command. I think all 3 of our losses were to Malignant Horror. Just that's so true of most runs. What is the command? Tracking every time I lose to one or every time I complain about one? No, what the fuck? Surely they play tested after adjustments? No, they didn't play test before or after, clearly. Something about the balance and a smiley face. I like it. This bunny hopper, he's onto something. The good news is, as we have died, we I get to take a break and go eat a handful of pistachios. So there's a plus. Love that voice. Yeah.
I've got exotic wares.
Got the Shaman Malignant. Did I? This one? Yeah, only again I have to work for it, and it's not as good. No, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't even imagine making those noises. Like, what could possess a man to make that, to have that reaction to the game? Not like Dreads though, another draft. We'll start another draft for sure. Happy New Year, hey Leah.